Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Noita. We are here in the temple after the first area. As you can see, I was quite successful in gathering additional health in that initial mine. So we got a pretty strong start, and I think a set of decent, if not amazing wands. I managed to pick up this 8 spells per cast wand with always electrical charge on it. I don't know if this is actually going to be useful, but I thought it was a fun curiosity at least. And then we've got a bunch of triplicate bolts, a fighting real enemies wand that just shoots a lot of firebolts pretty quickly, and then an egg wand. I should be summoning more friendlies. That's my opinion, and the egg wand is going to help us do that, at least in theory. This is probably not set up correctly, though. We should, right? Yeah, we should put the double scatters further apart so that they're both actually applying to things. Okay, we have Magic Missile and TNT. I'm not exactly sure what set of things I want to walk out here with. Obviously, anything that we put in the 8 spells per cast wand, there's a chance I might end up losing, because I might decide that this is the wand we want to discard if we find something else cool. We already kind of have a combat wand, so maybe let's bring this. This will be the way that we dig. I mean, the triplicate bolt's not terrible for it, but this could certainly be helpful. And we have some water, some levitation, some acceleration, and this thing, the electro stone, which has some interesting utility. I think I figured something out about those that I don't believe that I knew before, so I'll show that off in a minute here. You gotta pick a perk, though, and I don't know. Enemies explode upon death seems like it could be real dangerous. Toxic immunity is fine. We're pretty good at dealing with toxic stuff, like washing it off quickly ourselves. And then stainless armor, I guess I'm going to take this. I don't usually prioritize that very highly. I just feel like you don't spend all that much time not stained. Anyway, let's get down here and start our exploration. Hopefully, get this done a little bit faster than before. Okay, so this is what I figured out. Check this out. Big pool of water, right? And we, with our active electricity. What an incredibly dangerous thing. SB, what are you doing? Oh, no! Holding the stone seems to make us immune to, I don't know if it's all electricity, but at the very least, the effect of the stone itself. This is a thing that you'll not be surprised to hear. I figured out by clumsily falling in some water while I was picking the stone up. But yeah, so that's cool, and it means in theory, you know, that's a combat style that we have available to us now. We could create a lot of water and lure our enemies into it and then electrify it. I'm not going to call it Plan A. We're never going to be able to access that money. I'm not going to call it Plan A, but it is a plan that is available. I'm going to call it Plan A available. Okay. How did I manage to miss him at point-blank range? Multiple times, even. It's incredible. We found a Berserkium potion. I mean, Berserkium gives you more damage, right? Let's toss the acceleration, I guess? I don't know. Doesn't really matter which. I honestly don't know that there's much chance I'll get use out of either the acceleration or the levitation. So are we going to the fungal area? I don't know, honestly. Like, given the length of the runs, maybe I shouldn't try to go to the fungal caverns just because it takes a lot of extra time to go through them. Honestly, that doesn't seem crazy to me. And we have, like, okay wands. So yeah, I guess we're just generally trying to go down while continuing to discover valuable items on our way. I sure would love to get up around, like, I don't know, 1500-ish health. I think that would help a lot. I do think this wand is pretty great. As far as sort of, like, starter-type wands go, this one's real good. And to be clear, this was not our initial combat wand. Oh my. Well, this situation's pretty wild. Fortunately, the enemies are distracted with each other. I guess the fungal caverns have sort of come to us, haven't they? Damn it. Can't seem to reliably hit him in a way that doesn't get me tentacled. Okay. What is in this? Personal gravity field, spark bolts. That's an awful lot of max mana, which is cool, but in every other way, I think this is an unremarkable wand that I don't care about. Can we still get that money? Maybe. Maybe some of it. You need to be a little careful, because a lot of it's in lava, or at least lava adjacent. Why won't you die? Oh, that's right. I don't have to keep taking cover. He's in the humid area, so he's not much of a threat to us. Let's just clean this up real quick. I mean, I guess... Okay, we're gonna get some garbage in our... Ah! How'd you come from? Also, no. Sorry, he's friendly. Also, no, I am not taking damage from that. What are you talking about? Did he grab the wand that was over here? There was a wand on the ground, wasn't there? Well, nope. It's just gone. It's just a gone wand. That's the David Fincher's far less successful simultaneous sequel to both Bright and Gone Girl. Somehow even less well-liked than Bright, if you can imagine such a thing. Okay, hey, look at that. Confirmation. When the big ant guys die, it looks like they do release acid. I think that was a thing we had theorized might be the case from something we saw last time. So, I mean, we're already here, I guess. Let's look around. We have 147 health to work with. That's our timer. We will bail if it looks like it's getting too ugly. Okay, this is a little scary. Actually, a little really scary. I'm going to back up a bit here. Damn it. Yeah, I didn't want to get much closer because I don't want him to do the same thing. Is that toxic rock now? It is. So is it just the case that any rock that remains in contact with toxic sludge for a while becomes toxic rock? I guess that makes sense. Yes, pour acid all over him. Alright, I want that money. I want that money. Willing to take a little bit of damage for it. We can get it all. Boy, it's going to take a while for that to actually... set of reactions to finish playing out. We are not going to get everything we wanted here. The Firebolt Wand is not actually going to be more useful here, I think, than the Triplicate Bolt Wand, because I think the Firebolts are still going to have a lot of trouble getting where we're trying to get them going, but I should be probably firing eggs in situations where we look like we're a little outmatched. We have so many eggs. Go get him, friends. They're working on it. Oh, those guys are more of a liability than anything. Just going to back up until that finishes happening. So the eggplant's not, like, amazing. Okay, we're at the top of the cavern already. I guess let's try to purify some of this. Ugh, there's so much garbage in my... There we go. Now we're down to the water. Managed to get a whole bunch of peat and swamp in my thing here, which is really reducing its effectiveness for this purpose. Alright, let's try going around. Partially, it's a good idea to make sure that you're not going to be near the thing when it blows up. Detonated at a distance for safety. But also, if I'm being honest, mostly I like watching things explode, and I'm blowing them up because I want to watch them explode. And now we're blind. Okay, and this is a bad time to have very low levitation fuel. I do not know exactly what it was that shot that blinding projectile at us, but it's definitely below, and I am definitely concerned about it. Okay, it's one of those guys. Is that polymorphine down there? It would be, right? That color? Get him. Please? Get him, please. There we go. These guys know what's up. Some of them. A lot of them just want a hug. I get it. Listen, the world's a harsh place. But, like, for real, there's combat. Can I direct them in any way? I don't think I can. I think they just need to see the enemies with their own huge eyes. Okay. I mean, they got it done. No, they didn't. I thought that guy was one of the little purple hoverers on account of he's purple and hovering. But actually, it's just our normal nemesis, totally coated in slime. God, this blind state lasts forever, and there's not even an indicator for it. At least when you get hit by the guys who make all your spells fizzle, there's a timer on that effect. Blind should probably also have a timer. Get him! Yeah, unfortunately these green dudes are basically like 0 value in our humid surroundings. But, you know, this is working. They are getting work done. Wonder if we can make it over here? Yeah, here we go. Oh, and look at all this pure water. Well, pure-ish. Okay. Good, good, good. That is not a very exciting wand. Okay. Ooh. That's exciting, though. Let's see if we can't get our grubby little mitts on that. Here, I can... Damn it. There we go. I was about to say, that's not going to go that well. Holy crap. Even more health. It's like Christmas morning. Alright. Gotta be a little careful, because that always casts electricity. 3 capacity, just like extremely normal, boring stats. Nothing, no fun spells. You know, a lot of the wands that are produced by any totally random production effect are going to turn out to be kind of uninteresting, right? Okay, feel better about that. Get him! Okay. Don't worry about it, I'll get him! I got him. Wow, really? There are not usually this many health ups in this area, right? Unless I was missing them before. Well, this is great news. We're going to be very rich. Hold on a second. What if I hold my Electrostone to this? Okay, that's doing damage to that guy. I managed to knock a bunch of oil out of him. That's cool. We're not going to be able to get that gold, but it's fine. It's worth it. That's the price of admission there. Why am I getting so close to the mushrooms? What am I thinking? It's like I got no sense of self-preservation over here. Get him. You're close enough to actually do some damage. They start fighting each other, which seems very counterproductive. I'm hoping that their projectiles wouldn't be able to harm us, even when they're shooting at each other, which is to say things that are friendly to me. But I do not feel confident that that is the case. You know what? Can I get this to purify? The problem is the purification is almost always incomplete. It almost always leaves garbage behind, and that garbage will always be the topmost pixels of the liquid, which is just really inconvenient, because it means that if you go down into the liquid to rinse off, you get coated with poison again as you come up. Alright, Invisibilium. Maybe something to be careful of. Alright, well he's not going to turn invisible on us, because there's too much goop. I'm not even going to bother with this guy. We're just going to leave him alone, because he throws, like, potions at you, doesn't he? Up that close, I think that would go real poorly for us. Whoa! Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Just going to throw some new friends out there to hopefully continue fighting while I am unable to see. Did we get him? It sounds like they're still working on it. Okay. Well, they've done something. They've done some good work here. Oh, damn it. There's so much toxic garbage everywhere. I am really wishing that I had taken Toxic Immunity. I overestimated our ability to use water to solve this problem. I'll say this. These guys are certainly not optimally useful in this environment, but boy, they make it real hard for anything to creep up on me. So, real bad mana charge speed, casts all of its spells every time it's fired with a long recharge time. It's not horrible, I guess. Only get to fire it every second and a half. Like, that's not so bad. If you could get some decent spells in there, it could definitely be like, this is a wand that you fire and then you switch over to your normal combat wand for a second and a half, shoot that several times, then swap back. You're going to have problems with the mana charge speed on this thing, though. Yeah, it's an interesting idea, but I don't think we're going to take it. I think we're going to keep the stuff we got. And we should definitely be trying to get out of here. We're at low enough health that this run is going to end in sadness and ignominy if I do not find an exit soon. Get him. Guys, get him. They're not really getting him, but they want to. They want to get him. We can kind of arc our shots over the terrain a little bit here, and it works out pretty okay. Okay, that'll work. I don't think we actually need to go down there. I don't know that I need any more wands. How did I get stuck in here? There we go. Yeah, the triplicate bolt is at least pretty good at breaking, like, dirt terrain. Alright, leaving here via a route that is lower than the route we came in by is a smart idea. That guy's a problem, though. I appreciate the enthusiasm, but you guys are terrible at this. I cannot believe what a hard time I'm having hitting him. The problem with, like, a shotgun type weapon with low accuracy, obviously, is that it is not, in fact, the case that putting enough projectiles in the air will always solve your problem. Sometimes you still just miss all the shots. Okay, well, that's a little risky. Well, we're here, we may as well check it. Okay, interesting. That's a lot of chainsaw. We already have quite a bit of chainsaw, and it doesn't really have that long of a refire delay. I think I'm going to leave it, though. And you know what I would love is to leave this damn biome. I would love to make it out of here alive. Okay, so alright. It's also killing my friends. Sorry, guys. 3 spells per cast with really high mana. I wish that this was more like a 13 capacity wand, you know? Like, the core problem here is that we can't jam enough stuff into this to make it very interesting. I guess it could just be a thing where you throw a bunch of rock spirits out and then let them work. The thing is, like, we haven't gotten a lot of use out of this wand yet, but that's because we're in this humid area. In other areas, we totally will. Oh, I touched some teleportation. Okay, everything's fine. Hey, friends. Get him. Alright, now while my friends are serving as a distraction, we will join in. And then he will hunt me. Okay. We win-ish. Okay, I have no charges left in any of the egg stuff. Ow. I definitely took damage there from being shot in the back. Maybe it's because I was exactly, like, his shots clearly don't impact with us, but maybe it's because I was exactly where his thing popped. Oh my. Always casts reduce recharge time. This is a very interesting wand. I think we're going to take this. So, The cast delay is quite long, but it always cuts 0.17 seconds off of that cast delay, so actually, it ends up being shorter than the cast delay on the wand we're currently using. Yeah, I think I'm just going to do a straight replace on this one. The only problem here is that it's shooting so many projectiles that we're actually running out of mana. Oh, that's interesting. But we can see the spookies. We can see the spooky guys living up there in the dark. Grab the thing and run. Much better at running horizontally than vertically right now. Okay. Okay. This is the exit. We're just gonna fall. Ooh. So that's a lot of max HP. That might be... That's probably pretty close to the largest amount of HP we've ever had. I know that our listed maximum HP ever on the menu is all screwed up because of a thing we turned into that had a lot of HP. But this feels very... Oh, wow, that seems like a good wand. Okay, let's do some stuff here. First of all, let's pull Hexagon out of there. Don't want to do that, actually. It's a shame I didn't have the ability to edit the wand in the field, though, and bring the triplicate bolts from that other wand with us, because I could have filled this out. So yeah, this thing is, I think this thing is pretty okay. It's really it's gonna put out a lot of noise. And you don't even really feel the recharge. Yeah, that's not bad. Alright, do we want to pick up any of this other stuff? 7 spell per cast wand. I mean, it sure will fire a lot of eggs out real fast. We could at the very least buy this and then pull all the eggs off of it and put them on our current egg wand. I might want to do the exact same thing here, actually. Because these are not very expensive. The thing is, I sure do like energy sphere, but it's not energy orb. Yeah, I think we're gonna skip this guy. Let's strip you temporarily. Let's just really load this thing up. And then, I don't know what we'll do with these. We're not going to keep this wand, right? Yeah, it's not a very good wand. And then we're also going to grab this guy. We probably don't need those things. We'll just fire as many, carry as many charges of spawn guy as possible. We probably don't need all of this chainsaw, right? Let's pull these modifiers and keep them. Actually, I probably am never going to use any chainsaw. Alright, so we'll keep all of these modifiers. These are strategies, right? I guess, okay, question. Do we want to load all of the eggs into this thing and just fire a ton of eggs every time we fire them? No, probably not. It has 76 max mana. So it's not even... Oh, right. Yeah, we know that this wand can't fire eggs under any circumstances. We already saw the eggs in it with the exclamation points on them. The exclamation points. Alright, I'm going to put this back on here for the moment, and this is the plan. It's a pretty good combat spell. This should work. This is fine. Do we want to... Like, I don't know that putting light on here is going to matter very much. But it does only have 1 mana drain, I guess. And then, yeah, I think I'm going to hold off. We could... I guess we could make the first shot here a double scatter. It's going to make it a little bit more mana hungry. That's fine. So that initial blast will tend to be a little bit more impressive. What is this? Just be invisible. If you are stained, you become visible again. But, like, we already have an incentive to not be stained, right? So do we wanna go for that? We can also pick up Perk Lottery and hope to get more of these from it. Also, no shuffle wands anywhere ever is definitely interesting and compelling. I actually think we have a choice of 3 legitimately cool perks here. I'm gonna take Perk Lottery. Alright, well, Hopefully we'll get lucky. That would have been a really good one, right? If we'd gotten a little bit more out of that. Here, let's take this opportunity to refill on pure water. Alright, this place can definitely be a real danger. We're hoping... Oh, okay, I hear combat, but it's not aimed at me. Wow, the triplicate bolt really screws up a big thing of snow, huh? Very difficult to guarantee that you'll hit with any particular projectile. The way this is worked out, unfortunately. Oh, we're like projecting a lot of total damage, but we're not doing a lot of damage to any individual thing that we hit. Open this up a little bit more. Ah, there we go. Damn your stuns. There you go. In an enclosed space, the fact that the triplicate bolt projectiles bounce pretty naturally can be awfully useful. Is that diamond? No, it's just snow. That's one of those errors that you might reasonably make in a video game, but you would probably never make in real life. These two things are very similar, right? Oh. Interesting. Boy, that cut him to pieces. That was hard to watch. And you know, that's always our goal here at SB Industries. Just want to make that content that's hard to watch. Oh, we're gonna have to dig under this thing. Well, I mean, we got the tools for it. Probably using some of that dynamite would be wise, though. Wow. Where did the gold just, like, fly through the wall? Okay. Whatever, we'll deal with it in a minute. I guess... Here, we can cut through here pretty quickly with the triplicate bolt because there's not that much stone. I don't necessarily even want the broken wand, I just want this as a way of accessing the real wand that we know lies beyond, although we also know that somebody grabbed it. Oh, it's a lightning wand. Okay. Come on, die. Come on, die. Please die. Please die. Oh, God. So many of my projectiles are getting eaten by the ground. Okay, lightning wand is a great deal of fun. Oh, that's a good lightning wand, too. Look at how quickly it regens, and... I think it's probably time to drop this guy. We're not going to make use of this stuff. Alright. Lightning Wand is a terrifying nightmare of beautiful explosive power, and we need to be super cautious with it, but it opens up a lot of possibilities. Oh wow, this is a much taller ship structure than we usually get. Don't you dare. I'm gonna assume that got him. Alright, we'll just dig through. It's fine. We got tools for this. It is remarkable how good this thought he was gonna be able to sneak up on me. Thought I wasn't paying attention, just based on the fact that I'm almost never paying attention. Well, joke's on him. I also am not paying attention to what I'm currently doing, so that frees up a lot of extra attention to, to go behind me. Yeah, I don't think we've ever had to climb up a structure quite this tall for loot. Get out of the way. Oh, God. Oh, God, I locked myself in. Okay. Everything's fine. Everything's fine and normal here. Alright, please be worth all the effort. Damn it. Damn it. There we go. Wow. Like, not even a little bit. Projectile is a matter eater. Unfortunately, with this having 10 uses, it's going to fire every single time you fire the thing, not every single time the thing encounters matter, right? So, like, you'll waste this immediately if it's on a real kind of combat wand. And aside from that, this wand's, like, fine? Yeah. Oh, well. Let's just keep looking around. We're in a good spot health-wise. We should press that advantage to generate further advantage. What you got there, friend? Oh, he's throwing rocks at me. Well, extremely effective at generating cover. So do these lose their... Yes, they do lose their charges when he uses them. Well, I think we're going to skip that. Also, having seen the rock spell in actual action, not very impressed. It does not fire them out with much speed. Doesn't really seem like it's going to be a threat to most people most of the time. What on earth happened here to carve this perfectly rectangular pit? Also, is this an area that we were just in? No, it is not. It's a shop. Okay, we don't have a ton of money. We have enough money to buy a thing here. But knowing that this exists is useful. So what do we got? Accelerative homing, drilling shot, explosion of thunder, another triplicate bolt, really expensive for that. And then the all-seeing eye, which I do love. I think we're going to pick up accelerative homing. That's a modifier that I bet we can get some cool use out of. And in a situation like the one we're in now with this wand, I think it's definitely a little bit more interesting to use something like that. Because we're firing such a large number of projectiles that my usual problem with the homing thing, which is to say that it makes you not able to shoot where you want to shoot, will be to some degree mitigated. And also, I suppose there is the additional thing going on here that I already can't shoot where I want to shoot, so it's not much of a loss. There's already a weapon that you just kind of like point it in the general direction of your problems and then hope. Oops, that's... wow. Wow. That was really some physics. Alright, let's go back and get the stuff over there. So, can we... Okay, no, this is a solid piece of rock. It looks like I can't really dig through. Boy, that's some terrible shooting right there. I managed to fire all of those projectiles around him. Alright, we'll figure out how to get this in a second. Actually, if I do this, can I start a fire maybe? There we go. Alright, then this thing will burn and then the rock will drop. That's a fun little puzzle to solve. Provided that that rock actually does drop and that it's not, like, adhered to the wall somehow. Yeah, cool. And I'm covered with enough blood that I shouldn't immediately melt. Oh my! Well, I mean... we have to take this wand, right? Right? We have to. It's so dangerous. How much does it cost to fire a lightning bolt? It's not even really that much. So the mana charge on this, boy. Okay, here's the real question. Do we discard the firebolt wand because we're just going to use a lightning wand as our hard combat wand so that we can save this and jam an additional cast of lightning in here? I think the answer is yes. I think with these lightning bolts, we're probably never going to use firebolt. And I'm still going to be wary of using lightning bolt in situations where I don't absolutely have to, because, you know, it is terrifying. Alright, physics. Yeah, I mean, it's a dangerous thing, for sure. But also, it's dangerous for everyone else. Oh, hey. What is this? Huh. There's just a magic bolt wand down here. I would like to pick this up as well. I think it has a bunch of useful spells in it. Maybe we are just going to discard this guy. Because I think I still want Egg Wand. Like, the friendly creature thing is... It's going to decrease in effectiveness as we go further down, unless the eggs spawn stuff from the biomes that you're currently in, which I guess is a thing we need to test. But they'll still be useful as distractions, right? Yeah, this we're taking. We can weave this into our current attack sequence and get some extra value out of it. Okay. Hostiles. Lots of them. Do not get cocky, but you do have a lot of health to work with here, and you sure do rain an awful lot of fire on people. Oh my god, there's so much frozen blood that I can't get to most of the gold. Okay, I have to shoot through it. Uh-oh. Oh, the gods are gonna be mad about that. I'm definitely getting blamed for that. There's no way that doesn't happen. Damn it. There we go. I hate how eager the gods are to be mad at me. And that's clearly what's happening, you know? What am I doing? Do I really want to engage with this? Oh my god. Okay, well, we found the hyperworm that is responsible. It's a boss enough to get a health bar. Well, if it's digging around in the area right next to the temple, doesn't that mean that if I don't kill it, I'm going to have to deal with it in the temple? Like, going down to the temple right now, I think would be very dangerous. Ow, damn it. I was scratching my ear. I had my hand on the movement keys. I was not ready for that. I kind of want to try to draw it up because I want to kill it out here. And I mean, we can lightning wand it, right? Like, if we get it to emerge. This is just worm blood. Oh god. Okay, yep. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Right, there's a little bit of a refire delay. Yeah, this is like the worm queen. I don't know if I've ever seen this much worm before. There was that time we saw the ghost worm. The ghost worm was this big, right? Maybe it's just huge in my mind. It looms large in my memory, that's for certain. Damn it. Okay, it seems like despite the fact that they look spiky, the sides of the worm don't actually do damage to me. He has to catch me with the head section. God, the recoil on this thing is incredible. We almost got it. We almost got it. I really, really do not feel safe going down until we get it. So I need to keep lowering myself, I think, making it think that it can get me. I think that's how this is working. Maybe not. Because it sounds like it's... Like, we're hearing the rumble. It sounds like it might be elsewhere. Is it digging up over here again? Ah! What? What is wrong with you and your huge cartoon Grandpa Simpson teeth? Hold on, I'm going to put this away to go grab that because I'm not sure that it's... Not sure that it's safe to go in liquid with this thing out. Ah, shit. Did we lose it? I really, really want to finish it off. And I think we're not in, like, a huge amount of danger from it. Like, I think I could afford to get chomped a few times with the very large health pool that we have here. So I feel like this is as safe as it's ever been to fight a giant worm. Yeah, it seems to have run off to some other part of the level. Oh, well, we got a rumble. I was kind of hoping that walking around on the surface that it's embedded in would maybe, like, would pull its attention like a graboid from Tremors, but doesn't seem to be the case. Alright, let's see if we can get up here to whatever's going on in here. Oh, that's a situation. Does this have an opening? It does. It's got that same deal here. Hold on. Alright. I just did this until the oil inside caught fire, right? Oh yeah, the wood itself will catch fire from the sparks too. Okay, there we go. I don't know if these guys will take damage from what's going on here. And I mean, it's probably going to turn out that this wand is not worth the trouble anyway, right? I wonder how many ways there are to do this thing. Like, if you don't have an electric rock to press up against the edge of that, what's a good way to solve it? Let's obliterate the pixel that is emitting an infinite amount of freezing vapor, because that's annoying. Okay, energy orb with a timer is cool. I don't think we're taking it. Let's travel along the bottom of the level for a while. I apologize if I'm maybe being a little overly committed on this, but I really, really, really don't want to go down while that worm is still alive. I'm hoping we can find it. It's tough enough, and it had enough health, that it's hard for me to imagine it dying without me finishing it off, you know? It's not going to lose in combat to something else around here. It looks like it's never been over here. But that doesn't mean it hasn't been further left than that. It could totally have been, just, you know, stayed low the whole time. No, I think we're getting out of its domain. Okay. Well, I do not want to go down into the worm tunnels. That's not what I'm hoping for today. But if we have to, we have to, right? Alright, let's try to... I'm debating between bathing in blood for the crit and trying to let all the blood wear off for the for the damage reduction. It's probably more important to be able to crit right now. Yeah, let's try to keep our blood up a little bit. Alright, I think I'm going to go down into the worm tunnel. Deeply foolish? Perhaps. This one's completely filled with liquid. So worm blood just, like, washes liquids off of you, and then it doesn't leave another stain behind, it looks like. That's interesting. Alright. Oh, I'm gonna get at. Oh, it's gonna be so ugly. Mr. Worm, where did you go? Yeah, I'm gonna get blamed for this. He just dug through into the next biome without ever hitting the shop? I mean, should I avoid the shop? No, I'm gonna go to it. Is this... That's gotta be one of the teleportation eyes, right? Yeah, weird. Okay, so maybe he's not near enough to the part with the temple? Or maybe the gods aren't angry at me. You know, I guess it must just be the case that he never hit the area around the temple, and the gods don't care about the rest of the rock. I have always thought that they... Nope, there it is. Never mind. Well, this is inconvenient. Oh, right. His projectiles have homing. The thing is, if we killed him... Oh, boy. The lightning makes him move erratically. If we don't kill him, it's going to be really hard for me to, rebuild my, Oh, interesting. Electricity stuns him. Ow, my face. Projectiles near you slow down. Extra life. I'm taking the extra life. God damn it. Shot the lightning while I was too close to a thing. Yeah, we're just not going to get to edit our wands, like, ever. Right, because we're already outside the area where we can do that. Yo, that sucks. That just shouldn't happen. You just shouldn't get blamed for the worm destroying the ground. This is like, if a worm spawns anywhere ever, you are automatically in deep shit with the gods. But I don't like it. Okay, well, that's the situation. That's a whole outcome that just occurred there. I was trying to fall fast enough, but bad at aerial dodging. There we go. Ooh. Alright, well this has been a real nightmare so far. I'm really glad that we have so much health, so that I can afford to make mistakes and still have so much health. I think we got some sludge in the bottle. Although, in theory, given what we know about the way sludge behaves, that shouldn't happen that way, right? Like... No, this is a nightmare. If you get water and toxic sludge in a bottle, it should become just water pretty quickly, right? It doesn't. We've seen that in the past, but it absolutely should. If the physical properties of things in this world were consistent... I mean, we already know the bottles have some very magical qualities, though. What is my fourth wand right now? Oh, right, a bunch of magical bolts. Which might be fun to play with. I wanted to rewire this first wand, but you really can't. You cannot rebuild your wands once the gods are angry at you. Because any attempt to do so will simply be... Oh, that's going to explode. Any attempt to do so will simply be interrupted by the skeleton man. Which is definitely the worst consequence of a worm spawning, is that apparently you never get to edit your wands ever. Oh, he's gonna break that ice. It's gonna be real awkward for me. Okay. Alright, so we're basically dead already. Things are going fucking fantastic. Alright. We are on a get straight down as quickly as possible plan at the moment. I think there are too many enemies in the Hisi base map. I know it's an enemy base, and even so I am saying this. Okay. What is going to be the safest way to go down? God damn it. He fired before anything could have been done about the fact that he was targeting me. I fired as soon as I saw him, and it was not fast enough. It's weird that, the extra life perk is still present. It doesn't, like, denote that it has been spent or anything. What? I just shot clean through him. Alright, just try to get out. Just try to get out. Of course, there's a room here that has no easy way out, that is filled with enemies. From all directions. Perhaps you could die. Just help me out a little bit. Just die a small amount. Ow. I'm trying really hard to stay underwater while fighting him, but it's not working out. Alright, I think we've hit the bottom at least. So, of course, enemies will emerge from other parts of the map infinitely until we are dead. Just let me through. There we go. Alright, we gotta grab this, grab the health quickly, grab this, and then stay back here, and hopefully, what's his name will stay over in his area for a moment. While we pull things off this wand. Discard this. Throw this in here. And also some magic bolts. So we get a couple of magic bolts in the sequence. Alright, I think that... And oh! Accelerative homing. Here we go. So the first 2 shots in the clip will have a magic bolt in them as part of them. Interesting. Oh, that's healing? That's healing bolt, though, right? It's actually going to be really hard to use. Still going to buy it, but I don't know that we can necessarily make good use of it. Alright, I got a plan here. We're going to try to draw him forward. I'm going to try not to fight him too much, because he apparently cannot be killed. I mean, he can be killed. He will not be killed, though. We, don't need all that noise. Okay. Hates the fish, we know that. Okay. I was hoping to drop him in there with a minimum of danger to us. And then we go, okay, that didn't really... Ooh. Thank you. I wish that if he died, he stayed dead. I can see why they don't do that, because, like, it is actually pretty easy for him to die there. Where did that corpse come from? Was that there? Had I missed that before? That's pretty cool. The accelerative homing is neat. We are, of course, having the homing issue, but there's, you know... Again, it was already the case that we couldn't necessarily project or expect our projectiles to go to the place we fire them, so what are you gonna do? Everything in these later biomes has like 10 times as much health as it should have. I'm trying my best to keep the blood washing poisons off of me. Okay. So we only lost a really comically huge amount of health. I guess if the egg-summoned monsters just hang out with us forever, maybe I should fire all of my eggs at the beginning of the biome? Damn it, blow up. I see you there, and I know that you are waiting for an opportunity to do trickery upon me. There we go. Oh. Right, the second I tried to get anywhere near it, it would blow up instantly. There we go. Alright, that'll burn us a cavern. So I'm trying to remember, was the Dragon Cave east from this area, or was it east from the Temple of the Art, which I think is right below us? I do not recall, so we'll just push east. We'll push to the right until we see the walls here. This might be... yeah. So wait a minute, I had noticed that our other wand, our main combat wand, was behaving differently, but I thought it was just some aspect I didn't understand of the tinkering that I did very quickly while we were in the thing. It seems like maybe the pinpointer is dramatically increasing the speed of our projectiles. Because, like, the lightning bolt's reaching way further than it was reaching before as well, which is actually great and solves almost all of the problems that I have with the lightning, except for the part where I sometimes shoot a thing that's near me and do a huge amount of damage to myself. See, why is there so much stuff that's just eternally on fire? Okay, that guy's spooky. Definitely a type of dude we've killed before, though. Try to destroy the the pixels that are on fire here. Give ourselves safe passage. Ow. Spells randomly fire and can hurt me for 20 seconds. So let's just keep them firing at the wall here. I don't need to do anything crazy. You just wait. I see the gold. We'll be fine without it. I gotta say, honestly, and I'm not trying to jinx the run now or anything, but I really do appreciate that we've gotten a couple of runs in a row where I'm actually making some distance here. Because I was starting to think, especially earlier this week, that maybe I had lost it. Whatever it was that was helping me, whatever it was that got us to the end, that I either had lost it or I had never had it and it was all dumb luck. But after these last couple of runs, I am feeling like maybe I have some developed skill, and I was just trying to do some things that were a little too dangerous. What am I stuck on? A single pixel of dirt. That's just normal. Okay, normal slime. Not a big deal. Alright, well, apparently our magic bolts know that something is nearby, but I'm going to push this way. What are you? Oh, that's just make blood. Can I throw spell components away now? Like, no, I cannot, actually. Well, that's a bummer. So those are those pods of little crawly spider guys who are a real problem. They do have just, like, an insane amount of health, right? Wow, that was a hell of a fall. You know what? This is a situation to maybe take a little bit more seriously. These are dangerous enemies. I hate when I kill them and their corpses are intact, because it's hard to tell if they are if they're dead, or if it's just their corpse falling, or if it's their body falling because they got stunned. Yeah, the big problem with this wand is I can't fire it at things that are anywhere near me. Also, I am constantly getting stunned out of the air here, and it's very annoying. Okay, a little bit of distance. I really, really hate the ants. The ants are very annoying. Yeah, look at the range. Look at the speed with which the lightning bolt gets where it's getting. And I can't tell, like, they spawn in such huge numbers, and whenever one comes at you, it's always also 12 more of them come at you from other sides, that it's hard to know if a hive is around. Stuck. Okay, there we go. Okay. Careful, there's acid. There's live acid. Alright, we may have to just leave, actually. I wanted to... Okay, well, we did find the right wall. Never mind. Yeah, I wanted to find the right wall, but also... Watching that health number, it is getting lower at quite a rate. Can I stand on this? Okay. Do we want to try to access that wand? We know that there are 2 clusters of those spidery things in there. If we got in and got out quickly, it would probably be okay. There we go. No, yeah, there we go. Ooh. You are large firebolts. Well. I think we'll definitely drop this wand, and then let's get the hell out of here before those things start spawning at us. I don't know for sure that they do spawn spiders if you don't hit them, because I think the only time that we actually saw any spiders come out of them was after we attacked them. Okay, this is where the dragon cave was. Well, I hate to do this at 113 health, but I do want to explore, and it's hard for us to get here. Is this... When we saw it from over here, I thought it was a big skull like the one on the surface. This is an egg, isn't it? Okay, well, there's nothing else in here but the egg. So I guess the thing to do is try to crack it. Yeah, alright. Alright. Maybe there's nothing in there. Huh. Well, I gotta tell you, I guess it's just like a petrified dragon egg. I'm stuck on something. There we go. Yeah, I hate this single pixel of dirt garbage. It is probably the case that, like, oh. So the whole thing reads as rock, but it's definitely two bits of rock with different two kinds of rock with different properties. The triplicate bolt can dig through the lighter colored stuff, but it takes the magic bolt to really make much progress. With the other stuff, it looks like, maybe? Or sometimes the triplicate bolt is doing okay. Oh, I angered it. Oh, I angered it. Oh, it looks mad. Oh, it looks fire. It looks fire. Yep, good English. Way too English at me. I sure did English that up. How does it look? Electricity. Just gonna, I figure at this point, I'm committing to it. Oh god, that's a lot of lava. Oh, I summoned friends who make lava. That's good. Shoot at the dragon worm when it's adjacent to you with your wand that causes huge explosions. Well, I am definitely worried that I am going to get killed by the lava produced by my quote-unquote friends. Okay. Or I am just going to let the worm bite me. So, big dragon worm. That's a thing we learned. I think that I might have survived that if the eggs had not summoned fireflies, because I think we took a lot of damage from the bit of lava that accumulated in that corner. You know, in most games, it turns out to be not worth the trouble to have helpers because they are actually more dangerous to you than they are helpful, and I don't know why I thought this would be different, but I guess that is going to have to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. We're going to kill that dragon worm. That's our new goal. Every mission, every day for a while at least, we're going to be trying to get down here and fight the dragon worm. So come back next time on Monday for some dragon hunting, and we'll see you then.